watching from Jack's Wild's point of view. Hey, Mamba's in the chat. Congratulations, Mamba. I love the way you guys played that. That was really fun to watch, the communication and the teaming and whatnot. Um, all right, so last night we saw this game play out with the person in the first seat getting 2 bonuses by turn 2, and a few turns later it was over. Um, the map was not blocked up too much. Maybe not a few turns, but like 5 turns later, maybe. Yeah, Mom, we all thought you were done when you hit plasma. We thought maybe you let Jax hit plasma first, but hey, here's Tanner, which we was announced today that Tanner is the newest member of the Philadelphia Freedom. You're all fucked now. So the 70% on this, I believe, is 41 territories. All right, so first bonus of the game goes to plasma. You know what? Let's take a look at the bonuses. Where are we at? Las Vegas? All right. +4 for plasma. And then you're really just seeing a bunch of +3s in the middle here. The Strip, Paradise, along with some surrounding +4s. Enterprise, Spring Valley, Greater Whitney, North Las Vegas, which is a big +4. +7 in Henderson. We did see that get taken last night by Feliz. And the +2 in Sunrise Manor usually gets taken by somebody. Looks like Jax could be trying to line it up next turn. And then the +7 in Las Vegas bonus there. All right, and then Jax gets a bonus +4. We have the +4 for plasma. Cecil now with a +3. All right, we're back. So we're going to see Jax take the +2 as well, I believe. That's a +4 for Trunk, a +4 for Dedestro, +3 for Cecil in the middle, +4 for Plasma. And does Jax not take the +2? I feel like it's just a kind of given to him here. Yeah, no, he's not. Interesting. Hey, Nathaniel, what's up, bud? I was just saying a little earlier, I'm very disappointed I couldn't play. I just don't have time to play in any more tournaments. Yours was the one tournament where I was like, do I make the time? And I don't know. I couldn't do it. I'm so busy right now. No, I don't think Jack's taking a +2 would warrant anyone breaking him. I really don't. I find it odd that he didn't take that. And now I think purple sits in it. No, he doesn't. Maybe he could fortify. He's gonna move up to the portal up top. I mean, no one's gonna break Jax if he had taken that. He's got threes and fours on everything. Yeah, there's so many tournaments, Nathaniel. But yeah, I'm happy to see this many tournaments happening. Um, there's definitely times throughout the year where I'm more open and I'll play in three, four, five tournaments at once. Right now, I'm already in one and kind of a half, if you want to count the rig caps tournament, which is just kind of fun. It does take a little while though if you don't win the first game. We did snuff out the imposters in the first game, in the practice game, so we'll see how the real one goes. Another tournament? All right. I'll keep an eye out. I will see how busy I am at the time. I'm also trying to stay open to be able to broadcast some of these games just because, week to week, there's so much different availability for our broadcasters. So I like to be able to take broadcast games that others can't fill. Take the bonus, Jax. Actually, you know what? No, don't. I don't want you to win because I need someone to stream the game to hear for game three. All right, so now Jax cannot take that. And in fact, we're going to see Cecil take a little bit of a lead over everyone next turn because it looks like he's going to try to take that +2, and then he'll be on +5. Currently, the only one with a +3. Everyone else on a +4. I don't like Jax's move here. I don't get it. Again, I hate to say it. I'm rooting for him to not win. That's a greedy decision by me. I'm just, I need to see. I want to watch the game. I want to show the world Jax's game. All right. So Plasma has had the bonus since turn one, I believe, right? So he's got a little bit of a lead here by a few troops anyway. Jack's still in a good position. I agree. Like I do like I don't know. I like that there's so many tournaments available. But there's a part of me, I've been playing Risk for a few years now competitively, and when I first started, there was only like one tournament a month. You go from like FFA to like a Legends, and then to like a Grandmasters, and then you do that again later in the year, and maybe throw like one Assassins in there a year. Kind of made the tournaments a little more important. I mean, winning a tournament has got to feel great. I've never won a big tournament. I've so I've never experienced that. But I'm sure, and I would love to win any of these tournaments. But I think a little bit of the luster wears off, which is what I do love about the PRT. Well, it is still considered for um, saber ranking metrics. It's kind of its own separate thing, which gives it a little more of an oomph to it. But still, a lot of tournaments, and I love it. But I also feel like it does take away from the luster of some of the tournaments. And Grandmasters servers done a lot of great tournaments. Um, and that's the other thing I like about the PRT tournaments is they're once a year, right? So I think if you did the 70% or the Grandmasters once a year, and Grandmasters maybe twice because it is a pretty big tournament. Although I didn't even have time to play in the last one, so um, maybe space them out a little more now if you're gonna do if there's so many. But they seem to fill up though, so there's new players every day. Yeah, Eric's done a great job with the event manager situation there. Makes it very easy. to do it on the main server as well as other servers. But yeah, Nathaniel's, like I said, was one that I was kind of a little annoyed. I just can't make time for more tournaments right now. But enough talk about tournaments. Let's talk about this game. We see Plasma with the, let's see, what do we got here? A 5 troop lead over Destro. Do we see lines anywhere? 41 territories for the win, I believe is the number. Now, Dog Sergeant, I like the point, man. I mean, I'm with you. You've been around for quite a while too, and back that like I've made several FFA semifinals, and um, they've all felt like pretty big accomplishments. Um, but I will say, like, I've made semifinals of some other tournaments, and they don't, there's so many now that it doesn't feel like as big of an accomplishment. I guess I don't know. Recently, anyway, the farther if I go deep in a tournament now, I don't feel like it doesn't feel the same. Like you said, even just winning past a few rounds, to a bigger tournament a couple years ago, kind of had a little more of a feeling to it. But that's not, again, I don't want to take away from other tournaments in general because there are some really great tournaments going on, and even ones that are a little more trial and error, little out there maybe. Even we've done a few that are kind of different. They have their spot. Yeah, yeah. You don't see a lot of VC tourneys now, other than Grandmasters. Yeah, that is true, Mamba. You do make a pretty good run in most tournaments. So maybe that's it. Maybe you're just too good, man. It's a gift and a curse. VC tournaments are fun, especially if you know the other players. I do feel bad sometimes if I'm in a VC tournament with a newer player and I'm like, sometimes they'll get teamed on and just kind of out of like, I don't know, like it's not on purpose necessarily. And generally, it's if they're in a strong position, they won't. But sometimes it happens, and I do feel kind of bad sometimes. But it is what it is. Yeah, Dark Sergeant, I hear you, man. It is kind of like, all right, well, on to the next one at this point. There's no waiting around for the next FFA or something. Uh, I know that my first tournament game, I came in second with a bounty, and I was so fucking. It was my first FFA. This is probably a few years ago at this point, but I remember that one more than most of my stronger finishes. That's for sure. Do you mean Cecil, Roberto? You said Grim in the chat here. Yeah, I've had to hold myself back from signing up for as many tournaments, Tanner. I agree with you on that. Oh, Grim in the PRT fine. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. I thought you meant this game. I was like, he Cecil and him do look alike in avatars. All right, so who's gonna run it here, man? I'm gonna actually try to pay attention to this game a little more. I've been talking about other tournaments. So we do see a nice big 20 stack up north from Plasma. Let's see if that can kind of make its way down through here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 17. Hmm. Well, this one up here too. I I almost wonder if Plasma could do. He's close. I mean, he's got the 15 in the middle here too. So Nathaniel, that again, that is Cecil in C1, not Grim. But we can call him Grim. Maybe it'll bring him some good luck. Grim's a good player, right? All right, Cecil is going to be known as Grim for the rest of this game. Okay, so we see Plasma block the portal. That does open up access up north to his bonus. Yeah, I mean, I like Grim's chances here. He's got stacks around the board. Definitely not as open of a board as last night's game. That's for sure. The problem with Grim is he is only holding 8 territories as of now, whereas Plasma is holding 13 to start, 14, 13 territories. Let's see, 14, 15. I could see like 39 for Plasma if he gets if he gets solid dice. This eight's gonna go straight to this three, I think, right? This comes down, pop, 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 pop. Hits all over here. This comes down, hits here, pop, pop, or pop, 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 pop. This goes up through here. Although I don't know how he gets through to the two and the ones up here. I'll have to come use this. 1, 2, 5, 6, 13. All right, so let's look at some other path. Um, Jax has a good amount on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, missed the 3v1. That's good for Jax. Oh, we got a little bit of a hesitation in the stream. Oh, where's he going here? I think he's got it. He's one more. Oh no. Okay, yeah, he's gonna double team the 8 here. Gets dice. No, he doesn't. I was looking at the wrong side. Oh no. One territory short. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, Cecil, or excuse me, Grim, I should call him. Gonna make a little run here. Pretty open board. Took a weird uh course there. Got the 2v1 though. 6v1 in the portal. Yep. Bring the 11 across. Gotta get moving. Don't lock it. Okay, yep. I was gonna say don't lock it. He's stalling. What's he doing? There we go. Okay. Took way longer than he needed to, but tough break for Jack's Wild. Had the path. It was a little bit of chaotic of a path, but took a couple stacks different ways than I thought he might. But um, he's a grand champion, so I'm not going to question it.